Be successful, you have to have the combination between modernity and timelessness. That's the combination that we try to keep, and to have a product from Louis Vuitton. I arrived in the luxury sector for, I would say, family reason. Because when I was managing a family business, which was in a different sector, I happened to enter in contact with a group in France that was having problems, business problems. And in this group, there was Christian Dior. And I was interested by business, and I wanted to turn around this group and build on which I think was at the time the best asset. And the best asset was Christian Dior. And I was interested in Christian Dior, and I remember the first time I arrived at Kennedy Airport, I took a cab and I started to talk to the cab driver, and he loved France. And he was interested in politics, so he was talking about that. He said, "You love France, so what do you know in France? Do you know the French president?" It was Mr. Pompidou at the time. Nobody here remembers, but he said, "No, I don't know the French president, but I know Christian Dior." And immediately it struck me and showed that the name of Christian Dior is one of the, if not the most known all over the world in many countries. When I go to China, when I go everywhere, it's the name which is the most well known. So as far back as 71, I understood the power of a name. First of all, I don't like very much the word luxury, because you have something attached to it which means show off, which means something of non-significance, something futile, something that is useless. And I think a better definition is combination of quality and creativity. It's how I define what we do. Obviously, these products, because of the very high quality they have, because of the high level of innovation, they are expensive. But the reality is really behind the appearance, behind the price. It's the quality and the innovation that people are looking for. So for me, it's the definition. And in the group, we are really concentrated on this. How can we create the most innovative products? And the creators or the scientists that work with us in the many laboratories we have, they have complete freedom to express new ideas, and after that we have to transform them in reality. I always tell them we don't do marketing, because marketing is against what a company like us should do. Because marketing, what is marketing? Marketing is to analyze what the customer wants, and then try to follow what the customer is looking for, and test what you create, following these trends, and try to do it. We do completely differently. We create new products, and sometimes it fails, but when it's successful, the customers follow. Luxury, for me, is how can you create desire? The most important word in our business is desire. How to create desire. And when you have the product, then you have to create a good environment in the shops, and you have to present it well. Luxury, one part of the products should be timeless. That's a paradox. To be successful, you have to have the combination between modernity and timelessness. That's a combination that we try to keep, and to have a product from Louis Vuitton, which is was started in the middle of 19th century. Some products are the same for many years, but also they should represent the utmost modernity. That's the combination. And voilà, that is what is fun and a key to success. China is one of the most important markets now, and it has evolved very fast. I remember the first time I was in China, and the first time in '91 I arrived in Beijing, there was no car and only bicycles. And we were opening the first Louis Vuitton shop. And I remember I called my team and said, "Are you sure we are going to be successful?" And they said two things. One, Louis Vuitton and the group, we are a group of pioneers. So it's good to start in a country where we have no competitor. We were the first one. And two, strangely enough, since a few weeks the shop was open, we sell the most expensive products in a country where everybody was going by bicycles. So we started there, from there, and then happened what everybody knows. And today, China is very, very big, very developed economically, and we have around 30 Louis Vuitton shops, for instance, and many others, in a business which is successful, as is this business. I always say to my team, you should be thinking that the worst is coming. And you should be you should never be satisfied. And you should be always frightened and on the qui-vive. In a way, the state of mind is to be positive, paranoid. And always in a situation, think of what can go wrong. And always puts you in question. Is what we do really enough? Are we doing the good innovations? Are we managing in the right direction? What can go bad? And in our business, what is really important is to keep the level of innovation. You know, at the beginning, when I started the group, we did a turnaround. And I think to be really good long term, you should keep that same state of mind. As a company, even if it's successful, should be managed in a way as if it could get under within the next 12 months. And so it gives you a different perspective in terms of investment, in terms of hiring people, in terms of new acquisition. So that's the state of mind.